Oh, New Wave Politics. What's up? I love.
The best part about this is this New Wave Politics guy was apparently sent him something during the stream. We're not gonna play any of that because who cares? But this is somebody who, he's a Kai head, and then funnily enough, he is in the comments of this video saying Kai is not a real Christian. You're cool with that? You're like, that's something that I don't know. Like if I believed that I was a real Christian, and then someone said you're not a real Christian, if anybody right now said you're not a real Christian, I would. Well, I mean, if the general consensus, you get the point I'm trying to make, okay? You get the point that I'm trying to make. Like, I would not be a part of a community where the majority of the community basically they were telling me that I'm full of shit or that there's something wrong with me, that I'm not what they are. You know what I'm saying? That's the point that I'm trying to make here.
Love Kai, but how the F can you call him a real Christian unless you yourself are secretly a Mormon? And maybe you truly don't care about God and are.
Wow. He says you truly don't care about God. So he's, I mean, logically, the implication here is that Mormons don't truly care about God.
Yeah, that's
Kai
not even
himself
close to what I
doesn't
said, by the
truly
way.
care about God. Now, Kai never actually brings attention to this point. He just moves on because he doesn't want to. I guess he doesn't want to lose the pay pig, but
This guy actually makes me crack up. I'm not even gonna lie. When I saw this for the first time, I was actually cracking up. Because first of all, I don't know where he's getting this thing that I was attacking Kai with this comment saying that Kai doesn't care about God. That's, if you read the comment, I'm sure any person with a brain can realize that's not what I'm saying here. The whole point of this, as I was saying before, is the fact that Red Pill as a Christian is calling a Mormon a real Christian as opposed to Nick, who's a Catholic, right? And the whole point of mentioning real Christian, I said, unless you yourself are secretly Mormon. So look, if this guy's secretly like a Mormon or something, then that makes perfect sense why he thinks Kai Clips is a real Christian. And then I said either he's secretly Mormon or he doesn't care, referring to Red Pill. He doesn't care about God. Like, he doesn't care about who's a real Christian or not. He doesn't care about the truth. And he's just saying that to cause infighting within the movement, which isn't going to happen because Kai and Nick are cool. That's all I said. I don't know what he's trying to twist my words here, saying that I was saying Kai doesn't care about God. That would be stupid because clearly he does care about God because he's a Mormon. If he didn't care, he wouldn't be religious. And like, my whole views on Mormonism has nothing to do with this comment. It's just funny to see like how deceiving this guy is, because then I was looking at the live chat and they're like eating this shit up, and they're like, oh, this guy, which I know who he is. There's this guy, he's like, New Wave Politics is a ball washer. And then this other guy, the Florida Cracker guy, he's like, oh, New Wave Politics used to watch Red Pill too. Yeah, I used to watch Red Pill literally ages ago when he was a Knicks supporter. And the whole thing about that is that a lot of people don't even know this, because at this point most people found out about him after he like just became like an anti-Nick content creator. But like, he actually really supported America First. He literally streamed like hours a day. So like, that was really the main reason why I even watched him, is because at that point there wasn't even Cozy, so it's not like you could just find small random streamers that support AF. It's like, I don't even know how I found him, but I did, and he'd stream a lot, so I'd watch him. He'd talk about different things, and that was really it. It's not like the content was great or anything, but he was just like another guy. And then eventually he ended up, becoming into what he is now. But anyways, let's I think he says some more stuff, so let me unpause it really quick. Oh yeah, and by the way, he just called me a pay pig. I think I just played that part. He's like, oh, the Kai doesn't address what I said because he doesn't want to lose a pay pig. First of all, when was the last time I sent Kai any money? Like, I sent him like a couple stickers and like shirts. What is it, like a couple dollars? It's not like I super chatted him once, probably in like, how long have I like known about him? Like a year? I think that's how long he's been streaming. I sent him like $3 like once. How is that losing a pay pig? If you really felt like what I said was something like insulting to him, you could have easily called me out on it. Like, he's not losing any money if he loses me as like a viewer or anything.
They're just trying to cause infighting within the movement, which won't happen because Nick and Kai are cool. True, based message from New Wave. Based message from New Wave Politics. We love that guy.
yeah, that was really base. It was really base how he said you don't believe in God.
And that's not what I
That was
said.
so
That's not
based.
even what I said.
Hey, he sent us some more
That was
stuff.
talking
He
about
sent us some
you,
more
bro.
stuff
That
in
was
the
talking
mail.
about you. I said you don't care
So,
about
we're gonna
God
have to
because
check
you're
that
just
out in a
saying
second.
these
Let me-
things just to, I don't know, get like an emotional response. At this point, if I remember correctly, I don't even know when this. Let me check when that video was. The Kai Clips video that he made. Yeah, that was like 3 months ago. All right, and at that point, I remember like right after this happened, it was like a whole debate Kai and Nick had. Like I think I remember watching most of that video that Red Pill made because it just happened to came up. That's why it happened to come up. That's why I commented on it. And like he thought that Red Pill would like betray Nick over it, and like he was like trying to get Kai to side with him. Like that was the real reason why he was calling Kai a real Christian. Cause like I said, he was just trying to cause infighting, trying to get Kai to turn against Nick, and then be like, oh, Kai Clips is a real Christian. And then the thing with that, there's also like a whole like debate I had with him in the comments over it, which he deleted. He like deleted all my responses to him, which is why I ended up going back and deleting the comment, because he just deleted all my responses and kept up his. I don't know, to act like he owned me or something. But like I had like this whole debate with him on like, you know, things about Mormonism and why like it's ironic if he truly believes that Mormonism is real Christianity. And like the whole point of that was just saying that he didn't really care about who the real Christian was here. Like I remember he said something about like his reasoning why Kai is a real Christian and not Nick is because something about like how Kai knows more about like the Bible or something like that, which that doesn't mean anything. Like there's people who know like a lot about the Bible but they aren't Christians, right? Like it doesn't really make any sense. But I just thought I'd call this out here because, you know, usually I wouldn't make these types of videos like talking about what some other guy said, but the fact that I was brought up, like my comment specifically, and then he tried to twist it into being something like I was attacking Kai. I'm sure Kai knows that that wasn't the case, if not he would have said something. But I just thought like I had to say something about it just to show you guys like how much of a scumbag this guy really is. He's really just a deceiver, to be honest. Like I don't know. He's not. The thing with Red Pill is I feel like he's not like really like an idiot. Like this guy knows what he's doing. And like the only reason he really doesn't like AF anymore and he switched sides is because he couldn't get like in the club. You know what I mean? Before he left or he revoked his support for Nick, like this guy thought he was gonna be able to get like on what was it, like America First Live at the time, and that turned into Cozy. Like he thought he'd get like a spot eventually. I don't know. It just was really obvious that he was trying to get Nick's attention and stuff like that, and it didn't work out. So eventually, you know, he had to resort to this. And on this stream, he even admits that like all his content is talking crap about Nick. Like if you look at all his like past 20 videos, at least, look, it goes all the way back here. It's all talking about Nick. It all has Nick Fuentes in the title because it knows to get some views. That's really all he can keep doing at this point, because if he talked about things that didn't have to do with America First, literally nobody would freaking watch him. Look, let's count it right here. This has to do with AF. This has to do with AF. He's impersonating Nick. This has to do with AF. Well, Nick specifically. Another Nick video. 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 What is these two AF videos? This one's not. This one's not. This one has to do with AF. This has to do with AF. This, look, you get the point, all right? This is all the content he does, and in the stream he actually admitted he called himself like an A-log or something. He's like, I'm an A-log. I think like that's the name they call themselves now. I don't even know what that means. People who like just make anti-AF content, and I guess that's the excuse that he can hide behind. But anybody who's been around, like who's known about him as long as I have, like this guy was actually trying to be like a serious like political streamer, actually talk about things, and actually try to be like a big name in AF sometime. And now since it didn't work out, like he could just hide behind, you know, this category of people that do nothing but talk about Nick, like Kino Casino and stuff like that. All right, so let's keep the count going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 6. Wait, that was 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 21 videos in the past 5 months that have like Nick in the title or have to do with AF, and there's probably some before here too. That's like actually pretty insane. And the ironic part is like he says the same thing about people like Dalton and Kai. He goes like, "Oh, nobody would know who you guys are if it wasn't for Nick." And even like some of his fans, like I've talked to before, I've said the same thing about me. They're like, "Oh, you upload Nick clips," which I have before, but it's not my main content like him. It's like ironic how they try to call other people out for getting more supporters because being associated with Nick or talking about him, but that's literally what they do all the time. So look, I think you guys get the point of this. This is probably gonna be the last time I talk about this guy, Red Pill Gaming, unless he somehow brings me up again. That's I guess the only scenario I'd say something else. So yeah, if Kai somehow is eventually watches this somehow, because I might clip this and upload it so more people can see. If Kai sees this, yeah, I'm sure that wasn't an attack on you.